Alright, all sports fans, ASMR Sports here, back with another bag opening video. Today was a mail day. I'm gonna chew some gum here. I just ate dinner, so I'm not particularly hungry for candy. Alright, so I got a package today from Blowout Sports Cards, and I had ordered a couple of things. They were both cases. So I got a case of this stuff, and this is 2018. But that glare is super annoying. 2018 Upper Deck Goodwin Champions. This product, so these boxes will cost you $70 on Blowout. And actually, I was pricing this stuff out, and David Adams has this stuff for like a lot more. I mean, not a ton more, but like their boxes, I think, are like $90 or something. Anyways, I just remember they were appreciably more, and so I said, no way. So I was specifically looking for this product. I bought a box of this. I actually did a break of this, I think, a long time ago. And I got one of these 3D lenticulars of LeBron James, which is probably the best one you can get, unless they make a Jordan. And anyways, when I pulled that, it was worth like a ton of money, like $400 or $500, I think. But I held on to it too long, and apparently it became worthless because I sold it for like $60 on eBay, like several months later. But the reason I got this box is because it actually has Michael Jordan cards in it now. They don't, so there's an example of one. They don't have, NBA logos because Upper Deck does not have a license to the NBA properties. However, they do have an agreement with Michael Jordan that is exclusive, and they're the only ones that can make Michael Jordan cards. They also have an agreement with LeBron James that is not exclusive because LeBron James obviously has NBA licensed cards from Panini. But Michael Jordan is very protective of his brand, and apparently, like, Upper Deck was the only one willing to give him a deal that he felt like he had enough control over what they could do. So that's why you don't see Michael Jordan cards in any products from Panini, because he's exclusive to Upper Deck, which is kind of ironic because Upper Deck doesn't make any basketball products. They do make this product. They also make Sport Kings, which are products that have athletes from all different sports. And anyways, so Tiger Woods is in this. So LeBron James and Michael Jordan both have autographs in this product. Your odds are very, very low of getting any of those. But, if you get a case, maybe you got a shot at, maybe not those guys, but, a decent autograph or two. And this stuff is getting sufficiently cheap that you can, buy it for a lot less than when it came out originally. So, given everybody's hyped about Jordan right now, and there aren't really products you can pull them out of, from modern basketball products, I figured, what the hell, let's get one of these guys and see what we can do. So I got a bunch of this. I'm going to open one box today. And then another thing I've decided to do to try and maybe chase after some Jordans or some LeBrons was I picked up a case of this stuff. This is Super Break 2020, 23-24 basketball edition. So this is a Super Break, repurchased card product from Super Break, which I've opened a case of their baseball stuff before, but this is a basketball product, and the reason it's a 23-24 is because you get a guaranteed hit of Jordan or LeBron per case. So I will get one if I open all the boxes, and I don't know, I probably will eventually. But that's the thing. So, you know, I thought this was kind of cool. I've actually wanted to get a super, like a, you know, a repack product of basketball for a long time, just because I don't really have any like this. Well, okay, I have a little bit of it, but I don't really have any like graded or good like 90s stuff or really anything before 2017. So I thought it'd be cool to get something that could give me some of those cards, and you know, get a shot at Jordan or LeBron that maybe is good, but it could. I've seen some of the breaks of these on YouTube, and honestly, some of the Jordan cards coming out of these things are absolute trash. So I'll probably get, you know, I'll probably get my ass handed to me, but that's why you guys watch this channel, so I can get all of my money taken by the card manufacturers. You can watch and laugh at me, and then you have all your money still. So I'm here to help, folks. I will say, however, I was gathering together all of my like junk wax basketball products from like from 90 and 91, and I've got quite a bit. And like, man, every day the price on that stuff goes up. So I've got like these 90 Fleer basketball boxes. They come in a yellow box, and you know, 3 months ago they were selling for like $15 a box. I bought a lot of them when they were probably selling for like $10 a box. So I've got like, you know, very little money into them, but they are worth like $100 a box now on some eBay listings that I've sold. So I'm feeling pretty good about life in the sports card world based on those, and that's to say nothing of the 1990 hoops boxes I got for $3 and are now selling for like $25. So yeah, I mean, you know, you win some, you lose some in this game, folks, as in everything, and you just gotta try enough things. Some will hit and some will not. So yeah, I'm gonna take all that money and buy products that are probably gonna leave me burned, but oh well. Alright, here we go. So I think the design on this stuff is decent. Kyle Troop Bowling. Okay, seriously. Tiger Woods. Oh wow, right off the bat we got a dang, I was gonna hold on, I'm gonna grab that box I just threw away. Okay, so 3 hits per box. Autographs, relics, manufacturer patches, or 3D lenticular. What, by the way, if you don't know what that lenticular means, I'm not sure I knew that when I got it, but it's basically like a card that looks like one of those old Sportflex cards. It's like a 3D thing, and you like, you know, move it around and it kind of moves, or it looks like 3D. So anyways, this is interesting. So this is a police officer from New York Port Authority. That's fascinating. Wow. I wonder if that guy like collects these or has them. You know, who knows? I'm sure I'd get $2 for that on eBay, if that. But Ben Simmons, Aaron Pico. All right, well, 1 pack, 1 auto. Not bad. Not bad. All right, let's try to make some kind of effort to not make a giant disaster. All right, English Gardener, Sophia Huerta, soccer. Oh, look at that! Another hit. 2 packs, 2 hits. Kayla Day, tennis. You know, I've not heard of her. Let's see, born in 1999. Okay, so she's like 21, or no? Well, it's got her actual like birthday on there. So, that's surprising. Too much personal information. Okay, so cool. Hey, maybe we got a hot box where every pack is a hit, you guys. Ryan Harrison, I've heard of him. He's a young tennis player who's got some skills. That's nice base. Michael Jordan, card number 1. Cool stuff. All right, here we go. Holy shit, we got We got another hit. So, yeah, I don't. Let's see. Hold on. Now I gotta look at that box. I want to look at this box and see if they have hot boxes mentioned anywhere. No. Yeah, so like some products have the concept of hot boxes, which are where you get one of like a particular kind of hit in every pack. And the odds be, the normal odds be damned. Tia Blanco, surfing. Alright, let's see. Oh boy. What the fudge? Lindsay you. Okay, seriously. What in the hell is this thing? Canine companions. I mean, I like dogs and everything, but not in my sports cards. Okay. Well, I guess we're not getting, I don't know. So that'd be really weird if we got all three of our hits in the first three packs. I mean, the odds of that are pretty low. Be interesting to see. There's another English carder. Marco Andretti, race car driver. Gaudy, Jesse Graff. Who is that? It doesn't really say like what sport. It says athlete. Graff's diverse athletic background has earned her appearances in several movies and television shows. Okay. Alright, well. No hit. Alright, so wow, we got our three hits right off the bat. That's weird. That's never happened to me in my life. So what's going on here? We got like a thick, I feel like that's a spacer, yeah, okay. Alright, Liu. Jacob Ardown. Oh, nice, Serena Williams. That's a burst of color, I think they call that card, so that's kind of a nice one. I always like to have more spacers there. Shalina Zadorsky, soccer. And Makuakai Rothman, surfing. I kind of enjoy these products because, they expose you to a lot of athletes that you might not have heard of otherwise. Wow, there's Jessie Graff. It just still says athlete. She's doing some kind of trapeze routine there. Let's see if it tells us any more about Jessie Graff, born in 1984. Extensive training in various forms of martial arts, black belt in Taekwondo, and black sash in Kung Fu. Also pole vaulter, and holds a pole vault record at her alma mater, the University of Nebraska. Alright, well, whatever you say. Max Weinberg, drummer for, boy, what was that? Who was he, was that Johnny Carson? I feel like he's not that old. But he was, or was it Dave Letterman? Man, they don't even say. Yeah, he was on one of like the late night shows. Oh, I love this guy, Francis TFO. He's like this really young, amazing tennis player from the U.S. And he's got kind of an awkward game. His strokes are sort of wacky, but I really like him. He's fun to watch. He's very competitive. He will battle, and he can put up a fight with even the best tennis players. So I like to watch him. All right, and he's been doing pretty good. I've seen more and more of his matches in majors that I've watched. So he's getting pretty far into tournaments, and that's what you want to do if you're a tennis player. All right, we're getting a fair amount of Richie Ramone, musician. So this is like a kind of a wood grain texture on there, and I think that's some kind of rare, well, not necessarily rare, but relatively rare variation. Alright, this one's kind of thick, probably got a spacer in it. There you go. Jacob Ardone, Where's English? Alright. So I think your like average box of this stuff is gonna not be very likely. Well, look at this guy, Kyle Troop. That's the same guy we got at the beginning with the crazy afro looking thing. Alright, so I was just saying, yeah, I think on your average box, it's tough to get your money back, but, you know, maybe over a case, you would do a bit better. There's another splash of color, Marco Andretti. I've noticed the condition on these is kind of whack. It looks like the corners get easily banged up, unfortunately, with those black full color backgrounds. There's a nice LeBron there for you. Kayla Day tennis, boy, they seem to have like the same few people, it looks like. I mean, there's a ton of sports covered, but it's like they have the same handful of people in representing each of those sports. Mackenzie Dern, mixed martial arts. Ryan Blaney, auto racing. There's another Serena mini right there. It's kind of cool. It's kind of nice to get tennis players because there aren't any current year tennis products, as I've mentioned before. Somebody was requesting some tennis cards, and I'd love to open them because I'm a big tennis fan. LeBron James Gowdy, that's kind of a nice one. But holy crap, Kai Green. Bodybuilding. Lynn ZU. So this is about as close to a tennis product as you can get. All of this is now 2 years old, 2018. There's a 2019 version of this product. 2020 is not out yet. I presume it will be something that Upper Deck puts out. Michaela Meyer, boxing. Tia Blanco, surfing. I gotta say, all the women surfers we're getting are very attractive. Alright, another Serena. That's like the third different Serena we've gotten. J. Apt, astronaut. Another Kayla Day. See, like that's the same Kayla. We've got like 3 Kayla Days. J. Apt, do we get 2 J. Apts in the same pack? Yes, we did. 53 and 3. And there's Michael Jordan again. Alright, Mame Benet. Who's this guy? Never heard of him. Dezanin Musa. Nico Landeros, hockey, and Jose Santos. There's a mini, another Jesse Graff. That's like the same picture as the full-size one. Ollie Poston, Phil Pritchard, hockey. Zicheng Dao, golf. And Wayne Gretzky, Tiger Woods. 2 more packs. I'm kind of looking forward to getting done with this. Especially since all of our hits got taken out right away. Max Weinberg. Conan O'Brien, I think, is who he played for. I was thinking it was somebody newer. Alright, last pack, here we go. Ryan Blaney, LeBron James again, Kyle Troop the Polar, Michaela Meyer again, and Ashley Wagner, figure skating. Alright, so we only got 1 auto, and it was of some random police officer, which is interesting. But we got quite a few Jordan base cards, quite a few LeBron base cards, quite a few Tiger Woods base cards, all of which are worth nothing. But so those are the breaks. So we just definitely spent $70. like to say we, so I can imagine that you guys are in with me on this total loss of money, but luckily you're not for you. So yeah, $70 spent, and maybe we got $4 or $5 probably in cards that could actually be sold. So that's not the best. Now we're gonna clean up this mess and get into another mess. Okay. Here we go. Now we're getting the big guns out. So we got 2 of these super breaks here. It says 1 or 2 buybacks. I'm just shaking around. Feels very light. I think it's just 1. This one feels quite heavier. I don't know what that is about, but let's open the light one first. Alright, super break, don't let me down. I was pretty pleased with their baseball. Okay, here we go. This box is like very flimsy cardboard. Oh, look at that. It's that's actually kind of nice. I appreciate that. This box is totally worthless because it's so flimsy. So it says the average retail value of the items contained in this Super 8 product, including the buyback cards and other items, has been determined solely by Super Big based on each item's cost, resale value, and other variability. Super Big does not guarantee the future value of any blah blah blah. And then it says each 2020 Super Break Basketball Edition, and I think they mean case, has the same total approximate retail value. So there's no, if you get a case, you're not gonna do any better than any other case, is what they're saying, which is nice for stability, but also means that you're not gonna get like a hit that makes your case worth 2 times any other case, which kind of sucks if you buy a case. But I guess hopefully you won't get any worse of a deal than anybody else who bought a case. Although what is interesting to me is that, I mean, let's look at this, like this card here, this BGS 8 Michael Jordan has probably tripled in price in the last 2 to 3 weeks. So that kind of affects the value of what you pull out of here a great deal. And if there are a lot of other Jordan and LeBron cards in this product, then everything Jordan's been going up. A lot of LeBron stuff is going up. A lot of Kobe Bryant is going up. So you gotta think, if the product has a lot of those cards, then it could be worth a lot more at this point than when this initially came out. Alright, so it's Fleer. Looks like maybe an older basketball. Yeah, 2007-8 NBA Hot Prospects. Bulls. Oh god, who is this? Oh, it's Michael Jordan, but why is it Hot Prospects? Is he really a prospect in 2007? I don't know, I guess they don't mean like prospects as in young players. But anyways, this is pretty cool. Any kind of Jordan insert that's a PSA 10 is super hot right now. So this, I don't know what the hell this is worth, but I can tell you it's probably worth 3 times what it was 3 weeks ago when this product, I think, came out a few months ago, because there's already like a series 2 of this product, which is actually a little bit cheaper, interestingly. So hopefully that means this product is better. So unfortunately I think this means this is like maybe the only Jordan we're gonna get out of here, since there's like one, like 23, 24, that's refers to their uniform number. There's only one, LeBron or MJ yet, I believe. So let's just take a closer look here. 1.7 points per game. Yeah, so that's cool. I'll be interested to look that one up. People, yeah, the PSA 10 Jordan stuff is just going absolutely bonkers. Everybody wants PSA 10 Jordan cards. You know, I've talked about this before, but like the 1990 Flair Jordan basketball card, I think is worth like $300 and some right now. Probably getting close to $350 in PSA 10. And I had one of those. And I graded myself because I had it sitting around back when I did a bulk order, and I thought, you know what, looks centered, let's send it in. So I sent it in, got a PSA 10. Had it sitting around for, you know, a year, because honestly I didn't think there was any market for it. Just didn't get around to listing. Alright folks, I was interrupted by a call just then. Apologies. So I took the opportunity to look up the price of this guy on eBay, and bad news. It's $40 for this guy. And that's probably one of the higher auctions. So in a $180 box, we got a $40 hit. That's bad news all around. Also, very bad news if that's the only Jordan we're going to get out of here, is a $40 Jordan from a $180 box. So, yeah, it's only one box. But I'm kind of worried now. This is interesting. This one is wrapped a bit differently. It's in a big envelope. I don't know what that means. But we're gonna find out. See if I can try not to rip this. Possibly reuse it. So, okay. So there's two cards in here. Looks like this one is a mag holder, and this one is graded something. Alright, I'm gonna pull the graded out. Alright, so this is wacky. So this is an old school Star basketball card, of which there are some pretty good cards like Jordan and, you know, all the major rookies from that like 86 Flair set are in this, in like 84 and 85 and 86. This is Daryl Griffith. He was a pretty good player, pretty good star, but this doesn't really have a whole lot of value. If anything, maybe $10 in graded condition would be my guess. Looks like the corners are 9 and surface not 8.5. So, by the way, speaking of graded cards, I happen to notice a lot more SGC cards. SGC is sort of the third of three main grading companies, and they've been getting a lot more business lately because they remained open while PSA and BGS had to shut down temporarily. Now I believe PSA is back grading, except for bulk orders, which are probably their most popular product. And BGS I don't think is grading yet. They're down in Texas, but I might be wrong about that. So SGC, a lot more stuff coming on. Alright, so this is a... Ooh, I like this. Ooh, look at that. Alright, well, okay. This is like a probably $60 card. It's a base Donruss Zion Williamson. That I've got at least one of these. You know, hey, I'm not going to argue with the Zion rookie, but, you know, again, you've got $60 in value here, probably, if this thing is, you know, and it's looking pretty sharp, except it's definitely off-center, left to right. So if it was perfectly centered, that'd be much better. And you've got a card that's probably worth $10 or something here. So let's call it $70 in value out of a $180 box, and the card before it was a $40 card. So altogether, I'm thinking Super Break's trying to pull a fast one on everybody with this product. So we'll see. There's 10 boxes in the case. So if I open things off off channel, off screen, whatever. I'll show you what I get, and I'll probably do another opening of these soon, and we'll see how it ends up on the case. But so far it's looking like they're trying to sell about $50-$60 in cards on average for $180, and that's tough. Hey, if they can get away with that, God bless. But they're not going to do that for very long and have people buy their stuff, I wouldn't imagine. All right, well, there you have it. A little bit of everything for you today. So thanks so much for watching. We'll catch y'all later. Have a great one. Stay safe out there. Bye now.